Hi everyone, welcome to this momentous day. I am Gary Schmidt, the Clackamas County Administrator, honored to be your Master of Ceremonies today. Today we are going to do groundbreaking for a library that's only been about 35 years in the making. That's right. A celebration of the new Oak Lodge Library that will be built right here where many of you are standing, and we're going to honor the opening or the groundbreaking for a new park, the newest park in the North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District. The library now, as you may know, is one library, two buildings. So this library here, this building, will be in conjunction with another library building in the city of Gladstone for service to the areas of Gladstone, Oak Lodge, Oak Grove, and Jennings Lodge. As well as the park is the newest park in the North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District that will be part of a program that when this school behind me, the Concord School, is also developed, we'll have a master program site here that will serve all of the residents of this very fine area. I'd like to introduce, before we begin the speeches today, the elected officials in attendance. We have with us the Mayor of Gladstone, Michael Milch. Mr. Mayor Milch, where are you? All right, he's out there. There he is, right there. Welcome, Mayor Milch. Your Clackamas County Commissioners, Chair Tootie Smith. Commissioner Paul Savas. Right here in the audience, Commissioner Martha Schrader. Commissioner Shull and Commissioner West were not able to be here today, and they give their very best regards to all of you. Let's get started by welcoming the chair of the Clackamas County Board of County Commissioners, who under her leadership and the Board of County Commissioners helped make today a possibility. Please welcome Chair Tootie Smith.
Thank you, Gary, for those fine words. On behalf of the county, I want to thank each and every person who has played a role in getting us to this celebration, the beginning to build the new Oak Grove Library and a new NCPRD park. Neither project would be happening without the support of many individuals and organizations at the state, the county, and the local level. We stand here today thanks to the work of the dedication of many groups and individuals, including our local neighbors and many people in attendance today. The Federal American Rescue Plan Acts, known as ARPA, were established to provide support to local governments in response to the economic and public health impacts of COVID on their communities, residences, and businesses. First off, $250,000 of state ARPA funds is committed to this new library, thanks to the hard work of State Representative Mark Gamba, State Senator Kathleen Taylor, and former Representative Karin Power. That state support matched with $9 million of county ARPA funds and nearly $6 million of county general fund and library and capital funds combined together have made this library possible. The total cost of the library is $21.5 million. Is a significant county investment on this lovely historic site in Oak Lodge, which will also be home to a new park and eventual community center. The library and park projects are a testament to the power of these partnerships and the impact of communities working together for a common goal. Libraries are gateways to knowledge and culture, and parks are windows to recreation and exercise. And both libraries and parks are places to gather with neighbors and friends. Clackamas County's library system provides outstanding services for all county residents. And this new, larger, modern library will work and enhance that experience for everyone in and around the Oak Lodge area. Construction on the new Oak Lodge Library is one of the final steps to providing two new library buildings to serve the residents of Oak Grove, as Gary Schmidt said, Jennings Lodge, and Gladstone. Construction on the other library project in Gladstone began earlier this summer, and maybe some of you attended that as well. The new NCPR park will provide beautiful views for those in the library and will offer nearly 2 acres of outdoor space for people of all ages and abilities to play, exercise, picnic, and enjoy the outdoors. A huge thank you goes to the members of the Concord Property and Library Planning Task Force and to the others who worked over the years to preserve this site and enhance the community. It has been an honor to witness your hard work and unwavering commitment to the community. Thank you for all you have done.
Thank you, Chair Smith. Next, Commissioner Paul Savas, who also was instrumental in making today a possibility. He helped work on the creation of the Library District back in 2008, before he was even a county commissioner, and even before then, helping to secure a new library in this community. Please welcome County Commissioner Paul Savas.
Thank you, Gary, and special thanks to my colleagues on the commission for your commitment to these projects. I'm going to try not to get choked up. I did that the last time, so you'll excuse me. So just a lot of years and passion around this project. So here I go. It is an enormous pleasure to be here today and to celebrate these 2 wonderful additions to our community, a new full-sized, full-service library and a new park. The new 15,300 square foot library will include study rooms, a community room, history, conference room, a children's and teen space, a space for Friends of the Oak Lodge Library, a seed library, computer stations, and much more. The library will look out on a park with an exclusive area, a nature-based play area, a multi-use play field, picnic areas, restrooms, walking paths, benches, a plaza for performances, and programming with native plants and shade trees. We just heard about the substantial financial commitment to this community and how so many funding commitments have successfully come together. All true. I would be remiss, though, if we did not acknowledge the tremendous commitment of the residents of the Park District and the Library District, a lot of you, in supporting the ballot measures that form the very 2 districts we're talking about here today. Well over $100 million in property taxes have been paid towards the districts and collected in the unincorporated area specifically. Today, we are making a big step forward in honoring the commitments of 3-1, which formed NCPRD, and 3-110, which formed the Library District. I want to also talk about the substantial commitment of hundreds and thousands of hours and time and energy devoted by members of this community over the past years. Raise your hands if you have been involved in either taking a survey, on a committee, involved in any way supported the library of the Parks District. I know there's a lot of you out there. Thank you so much. I know there's some people who have not been here, who are not here today, who could not be here today, that were also part of this, so I want to recognize them as well. I also remember the years of meeting at the firehouse on Friday mornings with a lot of you here in the audience today towards this vision. So many individuals and groups have worked to make this new library and this park a dream, and that is about to come true. From the people who lobbied to make this historic site was preserved for the community, to those who committed to adding more parks and open spaces, and others who wanted to make sure that all community residents would have access to benefits and resources of a modern library. None of this would be possible without your years of hard work, perseverance, dedication, and commitment. The community members who served on the Concord Property and Library Planning Task Force and CPRD, District Advisory Committee, the Library Board, Friends of the Library, the Oak Gulch Community Council, the Jennings Lodge, the Oak Lodge History Detectives, Historic Downtown, and the Concord Group. 3 of the members are here today, too, that were part of this. The amount of community commitment has been overwhelming, and both as a resident of this community and a county commissioner, I can't thank you enough for all you have done and continue to do. On behalf of the community, families, and especially the children, I couldn't be more excited to celebrate this special day with you. Thank you for you're all being here today, and we'll see you next year for the grand opening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Savas. You've heard a lot today about the North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District, and they are a very important part of this project. One, because they own this land. They own this entire project. And the county board will be working with the Parks District to have the library section transferred the land to the county. But for now, this is owned by the North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District. And we thank the district and its citizen community members for their work as well. To say a few words on behalf of the North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District Advisory Committee, please welcome member of that committee, Anita Blackmar.
When we moved to this area, one of the first things I wanted to do was find all the parks. There's a design firm overseas that calls its parks a love story between people and nature. Some say keeping parks and green space in cities is the marriage of urban and wild. Our parks are community treasures, and we count on them for relaxation and play, for health and well-being. We already know it feels good to be in a park, but now there's a wealth of research about the benefits of spending time in nature, explaining how it adds to our health and happiness. And a feel-good space that's shared with others connects us to each other and builds community. And our species is hardwired to thrive in community. Our new park is going to have many flavors, just as we have many flavors of ice cream here today. There will be a garden-like area right around here between the former school building and the library. And from within the library, there will be abundant views of park greenery. The space beyond the library will have walking paths, a covered shelter, grassy areas with trees and native plants that will host picnics, recreation, and events such as movies in the park, or perhaps a storytelling festival, or those so-called mad science sessions for the whole family, and much more. But for me, the two most exciting things are the nature play area and the spray park. When I first heard of interactive water features called spray parks or splash pads, I thought they were the coolest park innovation ever. Now we're going to have a really pizzazzy splash pad here. I've just heard more about it today. It's going to be great. When I first discovered a nature play area in Portland, I was dazzled. Now we're going to have a world-class nature play area right here, constructed of boulders, logs, and nature elements that inspire creative play and discovery. This play area will include a water feature plus all abilities inclusive play elements. So today is really special. How often do we get to celebrate a new park and a new library at the same time? With a community center also on the horizon, this group of amenities together in one place is going to be a game changer. It's going to be the heart of the Oak Lodge area. It's a dream come true, so I want to say thank you to everyone involved and congratulations to everyone in the community.
Thank you, Anita. Many, many community members helped make this project possible as well and help contribute to this work. We want to thank the members of the Friends of the Oak Lodge Library for their dedicated work and support. Yes, give them a hand, please. Please welcome the president of the Friends of the Oak Lodge Library, Deborah Bukowski, to say a few words as well. Welcome, Deborah.
Well, good to see everyone. This groundbreaking event is evidence that when a community gets together and works really hard, you can solve problems. You can get things done. The long-awaited, needed improvements on the library and also our parks in this area, we've done it. And I know that we've done thanks, but I need to do more thanks because people have worked in and gone to meetings that are unfathomable that human beings could sit through so many meetings. And so we need to thank the members of the Board of County Commissioners for pushing this through to this point, especially Commissioner Savas, who has sat through an inhuman, and I do mean inhuman, number of library-related committees, and it's still going. So thank you, Commissioner Savas. The Board of Library Advisory Committee Board, of which I am the chair, and they have done over the years a lot of work in making sure that there's momentum for this program and that the progress just doesn't stop. And the Friends who've been raising money in support of the library and promoting projects for the library. And again, the District Advisory Committee of the NCPRD. But what I really want to say here is that sometimes people in the community get discouraged because nothing seems to happen. We work hard. We go to these interminable meetings, and it just goes on and on. But if you keep at it, things do happen. And this is the evidence for that. So thank you, everyone in the community, for staying together and pushing this project through.
Thank you, Deborah. 5 years ago in 2018, the Concord Property and Library Planning Task Force was created and began 2 years of planning meetings that resulted in a recommended master plan for this Concord site and the library and the park. We want to honor and recognize all those members of that task force that met for 2 years, well, longer than that, but 5 years ago to help bring us to today. And especially the chair and vice chair are here to say a few words. The chair, Doug Jones, and the vice chair, Dennis Hickey. Please welcome them.
Well, this is a great day. It's great to see you all here. It seems like it's been a long time coming, because it has. But it's exciting to get to this point after so many years of planning. I know I've seen quite a few members of the Concord Property and Library Planning Task Force here, but I'd like you to raise your hands because this was definitely a team effort. How many people were or are on the task force? How many people came to any of the meetings? Participation from the community was huge for us, and so we really appreciated that. Some of us have been with this group since the beginning. Others stepped in to fill vacancies and add to the diversity of our group. Guidance and support from the county staff, the OPSIS design team, and many others helped us come to the place we are today, despite several obstacles along the way. Needless to say, the changes that were necessary in order to continue moving forward during the pandemic were extremely challenging, both to our group meetings, but more so to our efforts to get as much public involvement as we could possibly arrange. Nevertheless, we came up with a plan and a design that we all support and look forward to seeing made a reality. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all the community members who took part in this process. Task force members, as well as others who attended meetings, offered input and support and showed there is both a want and a need for a library, a park, and a community center that will be a valuable asset and a source of pride for generations to come. Thank you.
I would just add that 1980, as a recent graduate, I ended up getting hired at Concord Elementary to teach first grade. And during that time, I fell in love with students, of course, families, but the extended community. So when North Clackamas School District said they were going to no longer use the school, this campus as a school, I was first shocked, second super worried. I was afraid that we would have yet another pub here. Don't get me wrong, I love beer, but I thought this community deserved more than that. So I got involved in the committee, and I would say the biggest takeaway from my committee work was that there are folks who've worked for years and years and years on this. They're not on any list, they're not in any pictures, but they are always just grinding it out. And believe me, there are times where it is a grind to get these projects done. So for all of those, maybe even involved over a decade, heartfelt appreciation for those people, and of course everyone involved in this. So pleased to know that this community, this school, let's consider it a seed, is going to grow into something fabulous, fantastic, and I know this community will love that. Thanks again to everyone involved. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Doug and Dennis. So libraries. Libraries are for all ages, of course, all ages, yet I would say especially for young people, because libraries give an opportunity for young people to learn and grow and dream, and then someday become future community leaders, elected officials, and librarians. We have a speaker today who is in the 8th grade at Alder Creek Middle School. She is a frequent library visitor and looks forward to the opening of this library. Would you please welcome Ava Ferschweiler.
Hi, my name is Ava. I'm 13 years old and I'm an 8th grader at Alder Creek. My sisters and I have been going to Oak Lodge Library since we could walk, and we really love to read. We go to the library at least once a week, and we have checked out hundreds of books. This library has meant so much to me and my family over the years. It helped us get through COVID when we were stuck inside. It has been there for us, and we've always needed it. My mom and my grandma have both taken classes at the Oak Lodge Library. My dad has checked out seeds from the Seed Library, and my sisters and I have done the summer reading program since we were in kindergarten. For many years, we went to the kids' summer programming and saw everything from reptile shows to taiko drumming. My grandma has volunteered in the Friends of the Library bookstore. It has impacted my family's lives, and we are really excited to see this new, even bigger library with more resources. It will also be really nice for there to be a park right near the library, so we can check out books and read in the park. It will also have more space for books, so we can read some books that I might never have heard of before. I'm excited about the teen area in the new library. It will be nice to have some space to be able to just read and just exist. I also want to share about the great librarians we have who have been so nice and done all the programming, helped us when we have questions, and helped us find books when we need. I will miss the old library where I've had so many memories at, but look forward to the new library where there will be more opportunities and more new memories. Thank you to all of the people that have volunteered their time and worked hard to advocate for this new library. Thank you to our county commissioners who have supported this new library. I can't wait to visit our new library and check out a new book. This means a lot to our community and our future. Thank you.
Excellent, Ava. Bravo. Outstanding. Thank you very much. All right, so we're just about to get to the moment of why you're all here for the official breaking of ground. I do want to say quickly, today we're doing the groundbreaking for the library and the park, but we don't want to forget the Concord building. That is to come. We'll have an event for that soon, but that's not part of today. But thank you all that were part of that work, designing the future of the Concord School. But that groundbreaking will come later, but today we're recognizing the library and the park. So with that, we are now going to do 3 official groundbreakings, 3. The first will be over in this corner with the gold shovels, where I'll ask all of today's speakers and all the elected officials here in the audience to please join for groundbreaking number 1. Groundbreaking number 2 will also be the gold shovels. Anyone on any of the task force, the library task force, the Concord task force, our community members, you'll do the second groundbreaking. The third groundbreaking is right here for any young people. And you define what that means. Any young people who'd like to help break ground, you'll do it right here in the sandbox. So that's the order we'll do it. We're going to start with the elected officials and the speakers. If you'll please move to the gold shovels. If our audience would please shift to the dig. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations, everyone.